Paul Millsap.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. What a season for Al Horford last year. Such a great display from him and his team as he led the Hawks to the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
And for all the team accomplishments the Hawks had, Horford was able to hit some of his own milestones as well. Had his first career triple-double last season.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against Houston.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
And that one's good. That's now 8 points for Millsap.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
A different look for Miami. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. And Winslow subbed in for Luol Deng. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Sefolosha's checked in. Chris Humphries has checked in for Atlanta. Clark, one thing about the Hawks last year is they were very strong on the road, as you could have guessed.
Yeah, but Kevin, they struggled a little bit down the stretch on the road, but still managed to have the best road record in the East.
And how about that road record for the Hawks? 25-16 last season. 9 of those wins came during that 19-game winning streak in early 2015.
Boy, you look at the Hawks, and they seem to be built to play on the road because they can survive a player having an off game. They're so deep and versatile. Team basketball is a lot less prone to go cold when you're on the road.
Now here's Dragic. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Dragic has got 7.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Millsap. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
McRoberts misses.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Schroeder kicks to Humphries. Johnson over to help. Humphries dishes to Schroeder. Korver gets a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Korver's got 5.
Guys, that's his territory out there in the corner. I mean, when he works himself into that spot, he's usually right on target.
Miami no good on that time either.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Now the dish to Millsap. Pass to Humphries. It's good. This game is all even. Humphries has got his first basket.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Dragic gets the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Schroeder, Humphries, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Atlanta's shooting well, 50% from the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Kent Bazemore is out there with Horford. Then there's Teague. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Splitter in at the center. That's good.
confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Wade. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Whiteside.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Now Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Schroeder passes to Horford. And again, it's Atlanta.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And Bazemore kicks to Splitter. Here's Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 5. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. Kicks it to Horford. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his third rebound tonight. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Goran Dragic is checked in for Richardson. Atlanta also making some changes here. Millsap comes in for Splitter. And it's Korver in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Millsap, powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're ahead by 4. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Horford no luck. The Heat trail by 4. Dragic the pass to Bosch. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. He goes up again. And here is Teague. Right side Millsap. And Bazemore kicks to Horford. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Count! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Teague, and an intentional foul right there. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And the Heat call time here. They're losing by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows? But let's just get out of
here. Stolen by Winslow. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance.
Well, Al, Coach mentioned he wanted